Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Thanks for tuning in. Today we're going to look at pencil grades and what the little number on the pencil means, how far you can push the pencil, and no drawing, just explaining pencils today. Okay, so I got this pencil from, I think it was Michael's or AC Moore's, can't remember. They're Derwent. There's 6 that come in here. They're a Britain brand of graphic pencils. They come in 2H, HB, 2B, 4B, 6B, and 8B. Okay, so let's get started. So the pencils come in this awesome metal case with the handy dandy pencil sharpener. So let's just get into it. Okay, so first we're gonna take a look at 2H. So 2H is the first pencil in this pack. 2H. H means hard, and 2 is the, I guess would be like the level of hardness. So I think the first hardness, or I should say the hardest pencil, is going to be a 9H. And so a 9H. So this pack starts with the 2H. So this is going to be the lightest. How would I explain that? The hardness is going to be 2. 9 is going to be the most, and 2 is going to be the least. The least hardest. Yeah. Okay, so let's just do some heavy pressure and see how dark we can get it. And we'll shade it out. Meaning we're just going to get lighter and lighter. Okay, what I want to show you is like how hard that pencil is. Like if you want to like really like get a good color, you're going to have to layer it up. You're not going to be able to do like one swipe. And it's real fine. So let's do a line here. So heavy, we're going to give it some heavy pressure, and then over here we're going to be light pressure. Okay. Let's just get a little more. Heavy pressure. I'm afraid to give too much pressure because my table is going to, pretty heavy-handed, table's going to start moving around and the camera's going to go out of focus. So it says HB on here, but HB is equivalent to 2HB, which is basically your basic standard school pencil. So let's do the Derwent first. See what it's going to look like. Some heavy HB, some heavy pressure. So it's still a little bit hard, more hard than the 2H, and you can get a little bit more blackness with it. So let's just kind of shade it out. Still a little, I mean, it's pretty hard. Just a basic line here, hard pressure to light pressure. I mean, it's basically pretty close. It's just a little bit softer than the 2H. So I just want to, this is the Papermate 2HB. Just do a line the same way. Heavy pressure. I mean, it's basically the same pencil. So a little bit darker. I mean, different pencils are going to be pretty much the same, but they may be a tidbit darker. These are all like pretty close to each other. Pretty close. This is the up and up. Sorry, I didn't tell you what that is. This is up and up. This one Papermate is pretty much on the darker side, so. And again, okay, so this is the Derwent. This is the Papermate. This is the up and up. This is the Dixon, I think. I hope this is right. If not, this is the Dixon. So don't discard your H2B pencils, your school pencils, because if you got them, use them. Just know that this is the darkest you're going to get with those. B. This is going to be more black than the HB, and it's going to be at a 2. So 2B is going to be less black than the 4B, but blacker than the HB or the 2H. And it's going to be like once you go into the B's, it's going to start getting softer and darker. Let's just do a line. Do heavy to light. Very heavy pressure. You still can get pretty light with this pencil. You can get a little bit darker. Okay, so that's the 2B, or not 2B. Okay, the next pencil is 4B, which is going to be blacker than the 2B, and 4 is going to be softer than the 2B. So blacker, softer, and it's going to be like more smoother. It's going to be like softer, smoother. pressure. Let's see if we can. Very, 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 very light pressure. Do it again. Just do it with like normal pressure to light pressure. You still can get a pretty light with that. So let's do this 2H. See, there's a little bit, you can tell the little bit of, this one's bigger, this one's a little bit thinner. So now these, since they're getting softer, they're going to be heavier. Not going to be as fine lines as the previous pencil. Let's go to 6B. It's starting to get more soft and blacker. And again, more black, softer. Smoother. So I also want to show you that this can do more space, like can shade more space, whereas if you did like the 2H, which is the hardest, sorry, yeah, the 2H, it's going to take more time to get that solid. 2B. A little bit better. So if you wanted to shade a spot with the H pin 2H, just know that if you want to get that dark, as this pencil will go, you're going to have to go over it and layer it up. And if you really want something really dark, you're probably not going to use a 2H. You're probably going to want to use something else. But just know you can't not get a fine line. That's the 2H. That's the 6H. I'm going to get that fine line. It'll be a little fuzzy. And with like light pressure, it's going to be fuzzy. So the last pencil is 8B. More soft, more black, more smooth. Get that light with this. You're not going to get that light with this pencil. So let's do a line, heavy. Let's do like a 2B. More fine. And since these are so soft, they're going to need sharpening a lot. You don't really have to sharpen too much, just turn your pencil lead to another side. You can get a sharper line. With smudging, so 2H is hard, so it's not going to smudge very much. have my smudgy thing. Just do it with my finger. It's not gonna smudge too much. This one should smudge a little bit more. Just to be. These will probably be, since these are more soft and black, they're going to smudge a little bit better, the 4B. Same thing. The 8B. Okay, so also just a little reference to 2H, how it's going to shade, how it's going to give you different textures, how you're going to erase it. So yeah, so 2H, 2B, 4H. I didn't do the 6, I did the 8. You get pretty dark. You can get some really dark textures in there. So this next one is, this is the 2HB, which was drawn with this yellow 2HB pencil. So this little image was drawn with only this pencil. So this is equivalent to the Derwent HB. So 2H, sorry. Yeah, no, confusing myself, 2HB. So the 2H, this is the hardest pencil. These will be messed up. 2H. 2H is the hardest pencil. So see, it's hard. It's not going to have a whole lot of blackness to it. Shading's not going to be so, it's okay. I mean, it's okay. It's the HB, all drawn with the HB. Blacker, a little bit softer. Next is the 2B, more black, more soft. And this one's the 4B. And the 6B and the 8B, which is the darkest and the softest. So let me see if I can find some images, drawings, sketches. Okay, so this image was, I believe it was drawn with 2B and HB. That's why it's not so dark. These were a combination of different pencils. I think this one also was a combination of pencils. The darkest, I think, here. So all of them basically just a mixture of the different pencils. So all of these basically were drawn with 2HB. So don't rule out the school pencils, because you can see you can get some darkness in here. You can get some darkness. So common sketches, yeah, use whatever you have. Use whatever you have. You don't have to go out and buy expensive supplies. I mean, you can if you want. It's nice to have expensive supplies, but use what you have. Basically, the supplies don't really make you the artist. It's practice, it's technique, it's more practice. So don't think that you have to have, expensive supplies. Use what you have and just practice. Get the skill, get the technique, do the shading, do the practice, draw every day if you can, 5 minutes a day. So that was my explanation of pencil hardnesses and what you can do with each pencil. Like and subscribe, and thank you for taking your time out of your day to watch my video and go draw something good. And share it in the comments. I want to see what you guys are working on, what you like to draw, what pencils you use. So thanks again. Bye.